I'm Tiffany A. Henard of Dolton, Illinois.
This video will look at how to pronounce Chicago and Illinois.
Illinois.
Hey there, besties. We gotta talk. So I found an op-ed, I guess you would call it, an opinion from someone from actually Dolton, Illinois. The lady's name is Yanni Prophet, and she wrote I would assume is an op-ed with regard to Big Tiff, and I'm going to go ahead and read it, and you all let me know what you think. So the title of it is called "The Unseen Crisis in Dolton, Illinois: A Demand for Answerability." Observing the community of Dolton, Illinois, managed by the Thornton Township Administration, reveals a disturbing narrative often overlooked. Amid discussions on financial mismanagement, lawlessness, and police misconduct, little attention is paid to the mental health struggles and trauma endured by residents due to the mayor's actions. Now, you know, Big Tiff would probably say that's not true because she was trying to get that mental health issue passed during the last election. We all remember it fell on its face completely. And she's been accusing everyone of not wanting to help people ever since, even though they said that they already have mental health options in place there in Dolton. I'll let the Dolton people argue yay or nay on that. She continues on. From my perspective as a Black woman, it is evident that the mayor deflects criticism by attributing it to her race and gender. However, it is not her identity, but rather her abuse of authority, lack of transparency and empathy, failure to acknowledge fault, and failure to prioritize residents' well-being that warrant scrutiny. Of course, that's what she put it perfectly, but that is basically what we always are saying. Big Tiff doesn't seem to care about what the residents are saying. She refuses to acknowledge the fact that she's a public servant. She just thinks that she's the empress and everyone reports to her, in my opinion, allegedly. She acts like she doesn't have to answer to anyone, and thus far, because she hasn't, she continues on with her reign. And I know daggone well, if I'm tired of it, I can't even imagine what the heck is going on with the people of Dolton. She continues, the mayor frequently emphasizes negative media portrayals while disregarding positive aspects in meetings. Instances such as elderly individuals being denied access to the public spaces due to poor management breed frustration within the community and weaken trust between residents and leadership. An alarming illustration of this governance failure is the mishandling of SA allegations against a trustee. Allegations suggest the mayor concealed the incident and subsequently terminated the victim. This perpetuates biases against Black communities and inflicts significant harm within Dolton. It begs the question, when will those in power intervene to prevent further harm? How much suffering must residents endure before meaningful change occurs? We are asking the same questions, ma'am, Yanni. We are asking the same questions. It's actually sinful at the end of the daggone day. And I know a lot of people are saying Pritzker can't do anything. Pritzker can't do anything. Pritzker could open his daggone mouth. He runs the whole daggone state. Don't tell me that he can't call her up and say, bring your ass down here because we need to talk, and hold her accountable. Let's not act like the AG can't call her down there and say, bring your ass, and hold her accountable. So the other mayor of Markham, I think is where he's a mayor at, finally came out and said something. No offense against him. He's a part of the township that she leads. But he finally had something to say. And of course, she's talking negatively about him because that's all she knows how to do. But the part that Yanni just said about the Black people and the Black community, and yet Tiff wants people to have empathy and sympathy for her and give her grace because she's Black, and then just ignores the fact that everybody that she works for is Black and doesn't care about the fact that they are downtrodden. She just wants to give them what she wants to give them and doesn't want to give them what it is that they're looking for, what will make the community better, what will make the community inviting, mind you, so that there can be new businesses, business can be sustained, and people can come and work, make money, make the community grow. Instead, she'd rather be antagonistic, be rude, be condescending, and try to be the little dictator that could. Allegedly. Of course, that's what it seems like. Saying just because you say it doesn't make it true, but we already know that's how Tiff works. And the fact that there are any supporters of this foolishness makes it so maddening to me. Because I don't understand how it is that you are so dependent upon the government, which basically that's what it's going on a lot of the time down here in Dolton. It's senior citizens, it's the elders, it's the persons that more than likely are going to vote. Those kids ain't going to vote, so they don't matter at the end of the day, child. All you got to do is blow some bubbles in their face and they happy. It's the people that matter. It's the people that give the money up. It's the people that contribute to the society down there, to the city. It's the people that pay the taxes. It's the people that do the consumerism. But Tiffany, while she's sitting up here trying to educate people, she can't even educate her daggone self. Just because you might know some aspects of the mayorship doesn't mean that you know the rest of what goes on and what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do as you continue to do whatever the heck it is that you want. Yanni just said, we still have not heard anything from her with regard to the essay. Not one damn thing. Not one report has been shown. Not one piece of paper has been shown. Not one agency name has been provided to no one at no point, no how, no way. And then you fire said person. A Black woman at that. I'm honestly just over it and I'm tired of it. But we in too far deep at this point because her hubris, her nastiness, the way that she talks to people, the way that she acts in front of people that she in essence works for, y'all know daggone well, every single one of you that hears my voice right now, if you work for someone else, if you acted this way, the way that Tiffany acts towards the constituents, and just say that you acted that way towards your boss, tell me you wouldn't be fired. Tell me you wouldn't be fired. We already know, but she doesn't look at it from that perspective. She looks at it like, I'm doing stuff for you, so you need to STFU and take what it is that I give you. And if you don't like it, that's too daggone bad because this is all that I have for you. Continuing on. Moreover, rather than fostering unity and support within the community, the administration's avoidance of addressing issues head on has deepened divisions and disillusionment among residents. The people of Dolton deserve better leadership that prioritizes their well-being, advocates for transparency, and acknowledges mistakes. Oh, that's a foreign concept. You mean Tiffany is supposed to acknowledge that she made a mistake? You mean she's supposed to acknowledge that at some point, somewhere, somehow, she did something wrong? Where's she done that at? If anybody has seen Big Tiff apologize for anything that she has done or said that she was wrong about anything, please send it to me. Because that's another sign of a crazy ass, degenerate, crazy ass person is the fact that they never do anything wrong. Perfectionism is a wonderful thing. I thought that was only reserved for the Lord. Somehow, some way, but you know, she thinks she this good daggone spirit, and all the other people that say anything about her are the negative spirits. While she says to go ahead and do the research, we do the research and find out what the research actually means, and then she mad talking about we owe her a check. Continuing on. Change is imperative now. Higher authorities must hold the current administration accountable for its actions. This includes addressing financial mismanagement, offering mental health support to affected residents, ensuring justice in cases of abuse of power, like SA. Residents deserve leadership that serves them rather than working against them, a leadership that listens to their voices, safeguards their rights, and prioritizes their well-being. The crisis in Dolton highlights ongoing efforts needed for true justice and equity. A call for immediate action to rebuild trust, ensure accountability, and support healing within the community. Seeking justice isn't just a local concern, but a universal one. An urge for all individuals to advocate for better governance, uplift marginalized communities, and strive towards. Well, you can say that, and I'm not saying that she's incorrect for commenting that. But here in Dolton, it's an impossible thing to it's impossible with Big Tiff in charge. That is absolutely impossible with Big Tiff in charge. She has to go down with the ship, in my opinion. She has to continue with whatever the heck it is that she thought that she was going to get away with, because otherwise she would have to admit that she was wrong. And that's one thing that a lot of Black women just can't do, is admit that they were wrong or apologize. Say I'm wrong. I'm just saying, That's what it shows most of the time, especially with all the videos that we see that shows that there's no accountability, there's no responsibility, there's no reflection, there's no change. It's just everyone is supposed to acquiesce to me. And that mess is old and everybody is tired of it, especially with regard to Big Tiff. So Big Tiff, you enjoy it while you can, girl. Thank you to Yanni Prophet for her op-ed. She waiting just like the rest of us are waiting for Big Tiff to get her silver bracelets, and hopefully it is on camera when it happens. No matter how much you cry, there will be no empathy, no sympathy from me over here. I don't know about y'all. You're going to get exactly what's coming to you. You can't just go ahead out here and treat people this way, take their money, allegedly, use it however you want to, and then say that you're doing a good thing. Then start hiding behind the Lord with all them daggone posts that you be making. Which I'm going to go ahead and come back with one of those too, y'all. Anyway, shout out to y'all besties. Thank you so much for all your support. If you made it this far, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, comment. I'll see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You going to jail? You're
going to jail, Gatto. Unask that seat. Unask that seat. Unask that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henard and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Dumb ass, say it.